Don't work too hard there, Ibsen.
Mickamar's done a pretty good job.
Oh, look, this isn't a great time. Oh, what the hell? It's not like we're making any progress. I'm Ibsen, and I hope your day is going better than mine is. Yeah, I'm in charge of keeping this data system up and running, but accessing it is a little, touch and go at the moment. One of our exploratory patrols, back when we had exploratory patrols, found a data disk in some ruins out in the waste. Well, we finally got around to cataloging the damn thing and got shut out of our own data store the second it loaded. Turns out it had a virus on it. Oh, there are patrols, just not exploratory ones. We've been in a state of lockdown for, well, let's just say it's been a while. The only time anyone gets to go topside is guard duty, or to gather provisions. Other than that, it's steel walls and fluorescent lights for us. That's not really for me to say. It's a bit of a touchy subject. You should probably forget I mentioned it. Yeah, some pre-war jackass with too much time on his hands apparently decided to inflict his misery on those around him. It's scrambling all the terminals here at the moment. Luckily, we only use this section for storing historical data. I suppose it couldn't hurt to get another pair of eyes on this. Maybe you'll be able to come up with something coming at it fresh. While the entire system is infected, the virus itself is spread across 3 terminals. The problem is that it keeps moving periodically. We'll have it nailed down in a terminal or 2, only to have it jump to another set of terminals before we locate the 3rd. Along with all of the crucial data contained within, that'd be like... You'll need to locate it on 3 different terminals in this area in 1 minute. Any longer and it'll jump, and you'll have to start all over. Locating the virus would probably be nearly impossible. But the pompous little bastard that wrote it made things a little easier for us. Normally, terminals infected by the virus just display gibberish, but we found that terminals the virus moved to had some real data passed to them. We were able to decrypt the data and discovered that it was just messages from the virus's writer taunting his victims. When you find terminals with those messages, lock them down and move on. Find 3 of them before the virus jumps, and we'll wipe the damn thing. Best of luck to you. I'll tell the others to take a break so they don't get in your way. Oh, and I'll keep track of when it jumps for you. To maximize your chances, wait for my signal before you begin.
Given the situation he was handed.
Hello.
The virus just jumped. Find which terminals it went to. Ten seconds. Hey, that's it. We got it. The virus has been purged. Evening. You actually did it. If you don't mind my saying so, I didn't think you had a chance in hell of pulling it off. But I'm glad to be wrong for once. Thank you, my friend. Please feel free to access the data store at your leisure. I'm only allowed to give you access to non-classified topics, but it's better than nothing, right? Well, you'd have to get a senior-level member of the chapter to unlock a topic. The majority of topics fall under Ramos's aegis, since they'd constitute... You might have better luck with another member of the senior staff. Try to... Hello again, my friend. I hope... I can understand how the man might be frustrated by the current situation. He's a take-charge sort of fellow. I myself often wish we could end this interminable stasis and begin moving forward again. Oh, all kinds of things. There was already information regarding the layout and systems of this bunker, but we've since added our own data as well. Prior to the lockdown, we had extensively scouted the surrounding area and compiled dossiers on nearby points of interest.
Hello.
Oh, hey there. Something... That's an old principle that's been around since the Brotherhood was founded. It basically means that you have to obey a superior officer. It's pretty much common sense, but it gets invoked a lot when people get pissy about following orders. If you're curious, I'll give you access to the data store entry on it. You'd probably be the first to read it in years.
Hey, Ramos.
Hey yourself, kiddo. The bunker takes a little getting used to, doesn't it?
You look tired, Ibsen.
Hello, outside. Yes, what is it? Ah, the outsider. I am Head Scribe Taggart, and I am much too busy to deal with the likes of you right now.
Yeah? It's our virtual reality training hall. We don't really go out all that often anymore, so this is how we stay sharp. Yeah, a lot more. I'm pretty sure I'm not supposed to talk. Head Scribe Taggart quickly realized my Soon after that, he requested that I get transferred to VR. I miss hanging out with the other students all the time, but at least I get to skip all those boring lectures. Well, like just about everyone else here, I grew up in the Brotherhood. My father was a scribe and my mother a paladin. They both died at Helios 1. The others were always like a family to me before that, but afterward they became my family in truth. I don't know. I'm a little like both of them, I guess. That's a question I've been asked a lot lately, since it's something I have to... I'm currently an apprentice in the Brotherhood, and recently became but first I have to decide which order I want to join. The Knights are in charge of all of our equipment. Power armor, Gatling lasers. Knights also get to go out on patrols, scouting assignments. Being a knight would mean getting to see more of the world. Fight the Brotherhood. The scribes are responsible for discovering how all the old tech we recover actually works. Without them, the Brotherhood could never...
The bunker takes a little getting used to, doesn't it?
How may I assist you?
Scribe Taggart, it's your favorite student.
Yes. Well, it's nice to see you. Why is it so important that we research night vision optics?
It pains me to think of the scientific wonders at Helios 1 now in NCR hands.
The bunker takes a little getting used to, doesn't it? How may I assist you?
You're being watched, so don't get any ideas.
Pardon?
I hope you've been practicing your drill.
Hey,
It's dangerous.
come on! I'm gonna need some new limbs.
Engaging hostiles!
Take this!
Set up a crossfire!
I've got visual confirmation. That lazy eye anymore, Watkins.
What is it, outsider? Have you discovered any? I could hardly call myself head paladin if I didn't. It's one of the first... I could be wrong, but I think that's a dead end. McNamara's always followed orders, and we've been incommunicado since fleeing Helios. Second part. That is the standard procedure, yes. For example, McNamara... I wasn't aware that failing to do so was punishable. If we can just find an instance where McNamara went around someone and gave orders to their subordinates. It's a travesty is what it is. Every second we sit on our hands down here is another second that we're not fulfilling our sworn duty. Elijah was a strange one. His even becoming elder was highly questionable, seeing as how he was a scribe. Typically, only paladins are eligible. But an exception was made in his case on account of him being a genius. Unfortunately, whatever scientific acumen he had didn't extend to tactics. Trying to defend Helios was a blunder of the worst kind, and many brothers lost their lives because of it. Many of the senior paladins, myself included, advised him to fight a retreating action, but he refused to budge. Said he almost had it working. We never did find out exactly what he was talking about. When the perimeter was finally overrun, the Elder had simply vanished. Helios was the worst goddamn action I've seen in a long, long career of fighting. It's not that I dislike the Elder, but I strongly disapprove of his...
You're being watched, so don't get any ideas.
As much as I'm sick of Taggart's VR sims, I have to admit. Now, who can tell me the primary components of gun? If you're planning to take Veronica with you, be sure to have a good pair of earplugs with you. I'm kidding, Veronica. Put the power fist down. Only a few people get to venture outside. Hardin will be elder soon. Mark my words.
Evening. Hello, you must be the outsider everyone's talking about. Yes, I handle all medical needs. Normally, I'd just be the base's medical officer. We have equipment here to treat most physical injuries. Lacerations, broken bones, that's... You may have noticed the bark scorpions up above. Though tiny, their venom packs quite a punch. Treating scorpions. I can also treat any form of radiation sickness you pick up out in the waste. No matter... I'm this bunker's head scribe in everything but name. I supervise the research teams. I collate the reports. I attend the meetings. But for reasons beyond me, that buffoon Taggart still gets the title. And don't get me started on that little pet of his. Everyone around here knows what's going on there but her. I don't appreciate how much harder I have to work to cover for his tendency to focus on his personal projects. I try not to think... Hello, can I help? We have equipment. We always make sure to keep an ample supply of Radaway.
Still breaking hearts there, I see, Scribe Schuler.
Welcome to the range. Sure, the elders are... The bunker takes a little getting used to, doesn't it?
Damn, I hit!
That didn't...
Can't stand up to this, can you? You like that?
The word came down from the Elder that I'm to offer you some of our lesser wares. As if... Our patrols are always bringing more stuff in. Take a look. Give me a shout if you need. If you must know, my inventory check this week. Hardin will have my head if I don't find that weapon soon. If you happen to find it, bring it here right away.
Welcome to the range. Torres must be getting desperate if she's accepting help on this one. My records show that Initiate Stanton was the last to check it out, but checked it back. Welcome to the range.
Evening. Yes, can I help you? Yes, can I help you? Oh, man. I told Watkins this wasn't going to work. Look, Watkins and I snuck out one day. She said it'd be a training exercise. Said she heard from a guy on one of the patrols that there was a gulch just southeast of here with scorpions in it, and that we had to check it out. There were scorpions out there, all right. We started using them for target practice, but before we knew it, the damn things were all around us. So we made a run for it, and in all the commotion, I dropped my pistol. Watkins keeps urging me to go back and get it, but that's not going to happen. You can go outside, though, can't you? You can return the pistol to Torres and clear this... Oh, I sort of altered the records after we got back. That was Watkins' idea, too. That girl is nothing but trouble. Still, I haven't been exiled yet, or worse, assigned to latrine cleaning duty, but I will if you don't help me find that gun. No, weapon checking protocol includes verifying the serial number of the weapon, so a different gun would be noticed. Plus, having a new gun suddenly show up would immediately point to you, being the only outsider around here and all. No, the only way I have out of this is if you help me find that gun. You'll help me, right? Great. When you find it, just turn it into Torres and I really hope you can find... I really hope you can find... I'm pretty sure I dropped it when we made our escape. We had... Oh, and I remember seeing a corpse near the rock, too. We never... Guess we had better luck. I'm pretty sure I dropped it when we made our escape. We had been... Oh, and I remember seeing a corpse near... Guess...
Hey, Torres.
If it's not broken weapons, it's broken power armor.
got something good for me? Is it a dress?
For the Brotherhood.
That worse. Does jumping... Yes! Does jumping at them with my fists count? Yes! Fine! You're making me carry the heavy stuff, aren't you?
For the Brotherhood.
I'm gonna need some new gloves. I'm not doing so...
Brotherhood. Spare. I've had worse. Gotcha. I'm gonna need some new ribs. were whispers that McNamara blocked. There were whispers that McNamara. I can't believe that. Not after what he did at Helix one. Not after what he did.
What is it, outsider? Have you discovered any? What is it, outsider?
I really hope you can find that pistol. Guess...
Yeah? Yeah? That was so much fun. The wind whipping, and when those scorpions came out, it was just like the sim. I doubt I'll be able to get Stanton to go with me again, though. I thought he'd enjoy it as much as I did, but he was... Don't tell him I told you this, but when those scorpions surrounded us, I'd bet a week's rations he pissed himself.
I really hope you can find...
You're being...